Welcome veterans, veteran-owned businesses, corporations, and special guests to the first National Veteran-Owned Business Association Conference right here in Arizona. We're so happy to host HeroZona, our state's week-long event to celebrate America's veterans. In 2015, we launched the Arizona Roadmap to Veteran Employment. The Roadmap is a statewide plan that engages public and private sector organizations to help connect service members, veterans, and their family members to employment opportunities, training, and resources. You're all here to make that happen. This week wouldn't be possible without Arizona Department of Veteran Services, Checkered Flag Run Foundation, Nielsen, the City of Phoenix, and countless others. Thank you all for participating and your efforts to empower our veterans. Have a great week.
Thanks, Kerwin. So I'd just like today to thank Governor Doug Ducey, our governor of the state of Arizona, for his support with HeroZona and this NaVOBA conference. He regrets not being here today. And I also like to thank very much our Office of Tourism and Commerce for supporting this particular event today and tomorrow.
Again, my name is Ray Shea. I'm the market president and publisher of the Phoenix Business Journal. And at the Business Journal, we've been priding ourselves in a lot of the veterans events and telling the stories of the great veteran-owned businesses in this community. I moved here about 3.5 years ago, and each week, each month it passes, I learn more and more great stories, hear more great stories about the work that the veterans are doing in business, as well as just having such a strong veteran population here. So I would like to, if you're using social media, please use hashtag HeroZona, and on social media, HeroZona Vet. At this time, I'd also like to thank our sponsors, who, of course, with the veterans events here in the state of Arizona are always many. So first, APS, Mesa Air, UPS, Allstate Storage, Sky Harbor Airport, HMS Hosts, Visit Phoenix, the Phoenix Convention Center, Checkered Flag Run Foundation, the Arizona Commerce Authority, and the Arizona Office of Tourism. How about a nice round of applause for our sponsors?
I want to thank all of our veterans. Thank you for your service. My good friend, AP, Alan Powell, thank you for all that you've done for all of us through HeroZona and just your friendship to our city. It's a special time for me. I am a Phoenix City Council member. I'm also someone who raises a family, and it's important to show our gratitude, and it's important that our city shows its gratitude. Our veterans are resilient. They are mission driven. They follow through. They're responsible, and the list goes on and on. Our economy in many ways is led by our veterans. So it's important to show our gratitude to our veterans, obviously for being willing to pay the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms on the battleground, but also for helping to move our economy forward. And that's what today is also about. So I want to thank you all for being here, for supporting our veterans. I want to thank you all for supporting our city. Maricopa County, by the way, has the second highest population of veterans in the entire country. 1/3 of all West Valley veterans actually reside in Maryvale, which is West Phoenix. I want to thank Arizona at Work, an organization that I work closely with in Maryvale, specifically for our veterans, and we're just excited to be here. So again, I want to thank all of our sponsors. I want to thank our city staff who have come together to help with this entire event, and I look forward to seeing you at the parade. Thanks and God bless.
Good morning and welcome to HeroZona. My name is Ricardo Carlo. I am the president of the Associated Minority Contractors of America and also a retired Air Force veteran as well. I am here to support all the veterans and provide opportunities that are out there, which I normally do on my day-to-day basis, but I really want to emphasize the opportunity to provide opportunities for these veterans that are out there that need our support. And so I'm here to support as much as I can. And I want to thank Checkered Flag for taking the time to be out here and doing these presentations.
Hi there, I'm George Dean, President and CEO of the Greater Phoenix Urban League, and I just want to say welcome to all of you participants in today's event and hope that you get something out of it and benefit from it. We're glad from the standpoint of the Urban League of being here and hope you are too.
And now, as I think is very appropriate, a ribbon cutting ceremony with our chairman of Checker Flag Run Foundation, Mr. A.P. Powell, Mr. Mayor Greg Stanton, the mayor of the city of Phoenix, and Ms. Wanda Wright as well.
So thank you to our panel's members for your time this afternoon, for your expertise, for your leadership here in Arizona. And we have some really hard questions for you that we hope you can answer. The first one being, from a business perspective, why Arizona?
Want me to start?
Yes, ma'am.
So before I start, I'd like to say thank you so much for your service. It's an honor to be here today to talk to you about business in Arizona. So why Arizona? Arizona is just an amazing place. For those of you who live here, know how amazing this place really is to live. But it's just as amazing to set up and start a business. I have the great pleasure of working for Governor Ducey, who is an incredible leader who cares very, very deeply about the residents of Arizona, but also about the economy. So I get, as I said, the great pleasure to work with him day in, day out on advancing opportunities for individuals in our state. So why Arizona from a business standpoint? Arizona has an incredibly favorable business climate. So when you look at our taxes and our regulatory environment, we are second to none in the country. When you think about states like California and Washington and other states, we hear consistently from businesses that it is easy to set up an operation in Arizona, it's easy to operate an operation in Arizona, and it's easy to expand. So from a regulatory standpoint, the governor's focus has been removing barriers for businesses. So he announced earlier this year a elimination of 500 regulations. So that is currently underway, and we are on track by the end of this calendar year to actually eliminate 500 regulations due to his leadership. In addition, we've got extremely low taxes, and as you think about sort of where we were back in the 90s and where we are today, just a substantial reduction in taxes year after year after year. So we've got just an incredible trend of continuing to lower the tax burden for businesses in our state.